Hello folks and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick. Today is Wednesday, so as usual, we are playing some of The Longest Journey. Also, as mentioned, what's in the Book of Secrets, by the way? Oh, can't access it yet. Okay. Continue. So, we're still hunting down the pieces of the disc in Arcadia. We found our first one last time, by helping the population of Bandu kill a witch-like monster. So they just give us one. And then we faced an alchemist and defeated him with the power of a calculator, apparently. So our goal now is to learn some magic and try to get the wind to come back. Alright, so let's load this in. So we had ended last time by just unlocking this thing. So we have
Butterfly wings and clouds makes light as a leaf potion. Clouds with brimstone makes a stormy wind potion. Brimstone with brimstone makes an explosive potion. Spider's web and butterfly wings create a potion for binding magic.
Now we don't have brimstone yet, but this we should be able to make. So going back to the cauldron, it's butterfly, clouds, and catalyst.
I can hear a distant tingling sound like crystal bells.
This is our catalyst.
It sounds like distant thunder.
This is clouds, and the green should be...
It smells like pearls of morning dew. I can hear the rustling of tiny legs. It has the texture of thin strands of hair.
No, this is the web.
It feels soft like satin and very fragile. It sounds like the rapid flapping of fragile wings.
Okay, so it's yellow, then white, then blue. The order matters, we learned last time. Then, white. And blue.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
And I'm realizing I forgot to hit my mic. Alright, I should be a little quieter now, but we shouldn't get any bleeding from... Alright, now that we have the light as leaf potion, give it to Pro. Or we can use it ourselves? I guess we can use it
I'll
ourselves.
just take a tiny little sip. Ooh, bitter. I do feel a little less weighty. If I put my mind to it, I could probably jump quite high.
Alright, so let's go grab this vial of brimstone. Woo!
Whoa, I should save some of this stuff for the Olympic Games next year. It's a safe bet. I dominate the high jump and pole vault contests.
And people would be like, why does gravity not apply to you at all? Okay, clouds and brimstone make wind. Brimstone times makes explosion. Alright, so we want clouds. And no, I think the clouds are still in the pot, so let's put brimstone in. And blue essence.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Alright. While we're here, also make the double brimstone potion. Also, if you missed the recent announcement in recent streams, I have the day off today. So
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
what I'm planning to do is to do a lot of streaming. My original plan was to finish Assassin's Creed and Banjo-Kazooie, but we finished Banjo-Kazooie yesterday. Okay, Web and Butterfly. Finished Banjo-Kazooie yesterday. So what I'm thinking right now is we'll do a little bit of Batman in the morning to compensate for the fact that we won't be streaming on Sunday. A little bit, we'll finish Assassin's Creed, as is the plan. That might be a longer stream than usual, probably like 3 to 4 hours. And then if we still have time, and if I still feel like it, we might start something else. Either the next Sherlock Holmes games, or something different altogether. We'll see.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Why do all these potions have the same color? Alright, so we should give the wind potion Crow. So we can spread it out.
Hold on to this vial, okay?
Oh, sure. Holding on to stuff is a specialty of mine. What for?
I'll let you know. I want you to fly out there, Crow, as high as you can and empty the potion into the clouds.
Oh, what if there's lightning? I don't like lightning. Lightning has caused better birds than me to crash and burn. All right, I'll do it. I'm the ever-faithful Crow.
Crow's great. I love Crow.
Uh-oh. I guess it's working.
That's done with. There's still quite a bit left in the bottle in case you need it later on.
Cool. Let me blow up Crystal.
Nothing. It just fizzled. The crystal seems to be in constant fluctuation. Maybe that's preventing the explosive potion from being effective.
First, we're gonna bind the crystal. Moving. Now we're gonna blow it up. Bam. By doing that, we should have freed all the people that the weirdo that we faced turned into a statue. I guess all the people and creatures. I mean, I gotta be honest. Animation quality, not fantastic. But hey, we made it back here.
Monumental. Rustic. Reminds me of home. No, I should get going back to Mercuria.
Okay, back to Mercuria. Now that we've done all of this, maybe we can finally get the map of the... Yes! You!
Assorted bottles
No?
of spices and herbs.
Alright. To talk to the navigator again. So the reason why we did all this is that we were just trying to free the wind so that this captain would take us on board.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Where have you been?
Where have I... Don't you remember? I went north to find Roper Clax and get him to release the wind.
Oh, aye. You know, the wind did pick up mysteriously last night, but,
But what?
I don't trust it to not die down in a few hours. Or at the most, a day or two.
But I destroyed the alchemist. I even set his prisoners free from the rock they were trapped in, destroyed the soul stone, sailed back here in his floating castle, and you don't believe a word of it, do you?
Not a word.
Great. Thanks for nothing.
How about... open the wind in your face, jerk. How about... I fucking blast your boat. No, I've used up all.
Assorted cargo.
Alright. So we still need a navigator.
The old man keeps his bird locked in there. Poor guy. The bird, that is.
So at this point, I'm not entirely sure what our next goal is. I guess let's just go find people and talk to people. Shit.
Nobody's home.
Right? I guess we're not gonna talk to everybody. If okay, Westhouse is not here.
No, I can't hold down strong liquor.
Where did Westhouse go? Okay. Let's go talk to the Vestrum first.
Temple doors are closed. Weird. Maybe they're not open for, business yet.
There you are. I'm in a mind to fire you. Did you make your delivery to Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn yet? By the balance, get to it. By the balance, get to it.
Like I was, and there's nobody. Maybe I need to talk to the innkeeper for her to tell me, oh yeah, she's actually here, but Journeyman Inn again. And girl, I need help. I need help.
Yes? Oh, it is you.
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, She will not find one that needs a navigator anytime soon.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
Maybe I was supposed to talk to the captain, and I messed up there. Alright, talk to me again.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Again. What do you want?
I did defeat Roper Clax.
Uh-huh. Do you have his severed head somewhere on you?
I beat him. I didn't say I killed him.
Of course you didn't.
Can we set sail for Elias now?
Well, the wind has picked up a bit, but I don't trust the good weather to last. I don't want to be sitting dead in the water come tomorrow afternoon, so I'll wait a few days more.
Thanks for nothing.
Maybe I need to call Crow?
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Like, I still feel like what I'm supposed to do is just to... Oh. Why didn't you
Captain
let me do
Nebeve?
it before? What? Whatever.
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Oh, nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
I? Remind me what the deal was again?
That if I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Oh, I'm gonna hold you to those words in a
Well,
minute,
look at
so
this.
remember this. Oh, poor Crow. I'm sorry, Crow.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Sweet jowl, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that magic, we could make good time to Gien. Pick up a cargo full of apples and be back here before the competition got, wind of what was happening.
Sure. If you give me a ride to Elias, as promised.
Balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end? Jowls, bowels. Be here by this afternoon, or we'll sail without you.
Score.
As if you'll get far without my wind magic. And you did say something about hiring a female navigator?
Damnation! Do you insist on remembering every little thing I say, girl?
Actually, yeah,
Don't
kind of
you
do.
know that Jal has forbidden women from riding the waves?
Sounds like a bunch of sexist bullshit to me. But it's your choice. I got the wind in my pocket. Now you learn to treat women with a little respect.
I've run out of curses, girl. Jal be damned, I am in desperate need of a navigator anyhow. All right, all right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator. It's not as if I ever put much faith in the teachings of the drunken prophet Jal myself.
Yeah, it's not like you're mentioning him every time you can. Right. Now, I assume the navigator should be at the journeyman end. We'll see. Please, please, please be there. Oh, thank God.
Pardon me for intruding, ma'am, but is your name Tunlayak?
Yes, I'm Tanlayak.
Oh, she's a
I have
Zora.
delivery for you.
Or, you know,
Oh,
Zora
like the
equivalent. More
Northlands.
person.
I had almost forgotten I ordered it.
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
Why are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire. And since I do not have a job...
Don't worry, I got just a job for you.
I have little choice.
Are you from Khorasan?
No, I am from the Southlands. I have never been to Khorasan.
Then why are you going there?
Exactly.
Because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew. Here, in Mercuria, they do not.
I know a guy.
So I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
Fair or not, it is custom. And custom is a difficult thing to change.
Why are you so depressed?
Is it that apparent to you? I do beg your pardon. It was not my intent to burden you with my dark mood.
It's okay, I don't mind. I'd like to help if I can.
I do not think you can. Unless you were the captain of a ship, and you could hire me as your navigator. But you are not, and so you cannot help me.
You're a navigator?
Yes, and I have a letter to prove it. Do you want me to show it to you?
No, I believe you. And you're looking for a job?
I have been looking, now, for many moons. But most captains do not want women on their crew, and so I am leaving for Khorasan in the morning.
I got a job for you, if you want it.
A job? As a navigator?
Yeah, on a boat called the White Dragon. We're leaving this afternoon, if you're interested.
If you are serious, then yes, I am more than interested. But will the captain allow a woman as his navigator?
This one will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the docks. Talk to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I sent you. The name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am Tun Lyak. I am most grateful to you. Will you be going with us?
Yeah, so I'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
No, wait. I need you to sign. I need you to... No. Damn you, April.
It's the White Dragon. It's the White Dragon.
Where are you? Where did you go? Oh, I guess I don't have my delivery thing anyway. Stalls. What he's got to say to me. Yo, what's up?
Did you make your delivery to Tun Lyak at the Journeyman Inn yet?
I took care of that delivery ages ago.
Really?
Sure.
Well, then I can finally fire you. You're the most incompetent errand boy I've ever had. Give me the delivery list and get out of here.
I think I left that list somewhere far away.
Ye gods, not only do I have to deal with your incompetence, but now the guild will skin my hide and hang it up to
I
dry.
feel like I had the list until recently. Alright.
Remember me?
I'm trying my very best to forget, believe me.
Alright. Whoa, what are these people doing down here? Something serious. Actually, can I go talk to the Vestrum? Or is this still locked? Maybe take another look at the library before we leave. Temple's open. Where's the Vestrum?
You have returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
What trouble?
The Tyrant. They left the city all as one, the evening before yesterday, and many of the vanguard with them.
Well, that's not good.
I fear there are dark times ahead.
You don't mean war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Mercuria has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years. That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all. You are the guardian to be, April, the 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now.
Well, that's not great.
You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Maybe he did not know. Or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
I am leaving for Elias this afternoon.
Good. The Tyrant are not a seafaring people, and the islands are probably the safest place to be right now. Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that old.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The Fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it. It is the Talisman of the Balance.
Oh, cool.
Known to but a few. It is mentioned in one text only. The Scriptures of Reunification. One of the 13 Scriptures of the Balance.
What does it do?
The Scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I'm certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the guardian, child. Your fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance, and trust yourself. Goodbye, and good luck on your journey.
Right, we're gonna definitely get a diary on this. Wednesday morning, August 2nd, 2209. Mr. Tobias tells me I am the guardian to be, the 13th such, and that my fate is to watch over the balance for 1,000 years. You don't just toss something like that out without warning or some consideration for the fact that I'm just a normal person. I mean, if I'd been raised knowing that someday I'd have to go to some tower in the middle of nowhere and stay there for 1,000 years, then maybe, just maybe, I'd have been able to deal. Not like this, though. This is just not fair. I mean, I had plans for my life. I have friends. Not a lot, but a few. Family. Whatever I mean to them at this point, at least they're around. In 1,000 years, there will be nothing left for me, nothing to remind me of me. I'll be lost and alone. I don't know if I can deal with that. But then, what choice do I really have? What choice does any of us have? I think it's interesting they're trying to, go for a, there's actual character development here. It's like, well, apparently, I'm supposed to be the guardian, and I'm not okay with it. Alright. Yeah, let's just go to the ship then.
Finally, we are ready. And we must away before it's too late. We still have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
Chapter 6, The Chaos Storm.
Oh, God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Diary. Dear Diary. Thursday, late afternoon. I am so sick, I'm having a hard time writing even a few words. Forgive for spelling. Why does the boat have to keep moving around? Why can't they make a boat that just stays still? I mean, to get Magi, right? It's me. We leave port yesterday evening and I don't sleep a wink all night. Just rocking all night long. And then there's food, which is like fish and apples every meal. Oh, great, here we go again. Gotta get some air. Oh. Alright, let's make a save because this is the beginning of chapter.
That's the cargo hold and crew quarters down there. My bed's conveniently located right below the opening to accommodate for those refreshing saltwater showers. It's the apple barrel. It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
Oh, let's go talk to our friend the navigator.
Hello, Ton.
Are you enjoying the ride, April?
I'd enjoy it a lot more if the ground wasn't moving.
But the ground is not moving. The boat is.
Hey, you try and tell my stomach that. How are we doing on time?
With the help of your magic, we are crossing faster than I had ever thought possible.
Give credit where credit is due, Lyak. This ship is the fastest there is. I can outrun a shadow ship in this old lady.
When will we be on Elias?
By sunset tomorrow, if the wind holds.
Right.
How fast is it possible to travel by sea?
I do not know. I have heard tell of a ship that once went so fast it took to the sky and disappeared. From time to time, sailors spot the ship as it floats across the heavens. It is said to be an omen.
The Flying Dutchman, right?
No, they call it bad luck.
Keep her steady, Ton.
I will, April.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. Captain?
Aye, what is it?
How long will it take us to get to Elias?
We should reach the island by tomorrow night, unless we get bad weather.
Any chance of bad weather?
Well, as any experienced sailor will tell you, the weather is a freakish thing, and you never know quite what to expect. But no chance of a storm at all, or my nose would be itching.
What does your nose have to do with the weather?
Well, that's a story, be sure of that.
And?
That's all. It's just a story, and you'd better be sure of that.
I'd like to hear that itchy nose story.
Why?
Because I'm sure it's a real tall tale of the sea, filled with bravura adventures and victories snatched from the rabid jaws of certain death.
I had a bad accident with my nose hair scissors, and ever since that day, when the weather's acting up, my nose itches.
You gotta be careful when you trim those nose hairs.
Aye. I've come to that realization on my own.
Captain Obvious, my job here is done.
So, your nose itches when the weather's bad.
A deep, scarring itch, as from the filthy bowels of the Mojal.
Do you know any sea shanties?
Jal be thanked, I do not know a single one.
Not even a ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket or something like that?
If I went ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket, girl, the crew would tie me up in the hold. With good reason, too.
Would you like to learn a sea shanty?
No. Actually, there is nothing in the world I want less than to learn a sea shanty. I would rather stick my head up the arse of an Elguan who's just had a dinner rich with beans and light a torch.
I feel in the mood for a shanty.
And I feel in
There's
the mood
no
for
point to
keel
this, but
hauling.
Thanks, Captain.
it's just
It's
funny to
actually
run through the
Captain.
dialogue tree.
Please try to remember, and while you're at it, cut back on the scurvy sea dog shtick, would you?
Just trying to fit in, sir.
You have as much chance of fitting in here as I do growing a second head, marrying myself, and moving to Khorasan to start a pottery business.
Those are Like,
Oh, and
one of
before
those
you
is a
leave,
thing, but those
mind
three in a
you
row
only
are very
take 2
specific.
apples a day from the apple barrel. We're running a little short, and aside from fish, Jal forbid, we have no other food on board.
It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess.
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger too.
Uh-oh. That's my good news.
Aye, by
Looks
the
like
mercy
a
of Jal's
right old
chaos storm.
bugger.
Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here? Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine.
I have a feeling this is actually a chaos storm.
Ugh, gross! People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating. Here's a nice plump one.
Are you following Pro, by the way?
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Alright.
Jim? Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Let's go down below. Oh. I don't know why there's an axe down here, but we're gonna grab it. Oh, gross.
It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. I don't look forward to another night in those. I had a dream I was on a roller coaster all night long, and I can't stand roller coasters. The Talisman of the Balance. Tobias gave this to me.
If we talk to the captain again.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. Captain? Sir?
Leave me be, girl. I have work to do. We must avoid the storm lest it comes on us like Jal's callous heel and crushes us.
But we're still going to Laius, right?
Ha! You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters of the islands and head straight for Guyenne if we're to stand a chance of outrunning the storm.
But I have to get to Elias as soon as possible. The fate of worlds depends on it.
Plural.
And the fate of my ship and my crew depends on us changing our course for Guyenne. Now leave me be.
I mean, to be fair, I agree with the captain there.
What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
They look strange, it's true.
It is a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
What have you heard about chaos storms?
That they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away. But it gains fast. I do not know, April.
Great
Will you
news.
still be able to get me to Elias tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Gien, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to turn about. But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
You still need my magic to get wind in your sails.
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebuve has no need for your magic, April. I am sorry, but once we reach Gien, I am certain you will find passage to the islands.
I don't have 3 days, Tun. The balance is failing.
I am sorry. It is out of my hands.
I have a question about your compass.
Certainly.
What kind of compass are you using?
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise,
Ooh.
unless affected by a strong magical source.
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
If the storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so. Only a very focused magical field in close proximity to the compass would be able to affect it.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and
Hope this
sabotage
knowledge
this
makes you
ship.
richer.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
Alright, strong magic fields. Talisman of the balance?
I can't do that while somebody's around.
Alright, that's a good idea. I just need to...
It's the apple barrel.
Oh. Of course.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
No? That seemed like I mean...
Those are the captain's private quarters.
I guess
and
they're not
offices.
really looking at me, so maybe I can just drink it here?
I'll save it for when I really need
I
it.
feel like I really need it right now, girl.
Captain? Sir?
Leave me be.
Why? To keep him well fed and happy? I feel too sick to eat anything.
Man, I was so proud of my idea, and it made a lot of sense.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that? The cargo hold and crew quarters.
But we are limited in the things we can do.
It's the apple barrel.
We got an apple barrel. They put you in here? No? Got to have something to do with the chest. Pocket watch? No.
I'll
Current-
just get in trouble. Besides,
Yeah, I don't...
it's
I was
open. I'll save it for when I really need it.
This feels like one of those moments, girl. Really. How can I get the captain out the top of the boat?
It's the apple barrel.
Make the talisman invisible? No.
I can't do that while somebody's around. Captain? Sir?
Leave me be.
What am I missing? I know how to change the thing. I just need to get the captain away. But the only thing I can interact with are the apple barrel, from which I already grabbed an apple.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth? Cargo hold and crew quarters.
And then we can go downstairs. And
It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
we could put something in the chest, like
It's Constable Guybrush. My toy? Ape.
Toy Ape doesn't do it. Ooh.
It's a flour sack. It got away.
That's crazy.
It got away.
Okay, how do I... And magic, let us leave invisibility.
Dang, clever worm.
Right, that should force him to get stuck.
Yes, got me a worm. And this is good because...
Because we can now pretend that all the apples are rotten.
Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out. Hammocks.
I mean, I would like to point out that not all worms eat apples, but...
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jowl's infected arsehole, you be right.
Jowl's infected
Those are worms,
arsehole.
all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. And I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
Yes, you go do that, for sure. Absolutely. And yeah, you Tootin, just look straight. Don't pay attention to me. Oh. Can I now use my invisibility?
I'll save it for when I really need it. Do you want me to relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if this is such a good idea, April.
What's the big deal? I just hold it straight, right?
Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will be back soon. And if anything happens, just call out for help.
I feel bad because I find you
Of
this
course,
job and I
thanks.
might get you fired from this job at the end of this, but hey. Aha!
So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here? Ton, need some assistance up here.
Yeah, she hung it there. Feel a little better now, which is kind of worrying because I so don't want to get used to this. I'm a definite land person. Soul between my toes, like the Bandu Elder said. A short time ago, the captain ordered a navigator to change course to take us away from Stormfront. Now, I know he probably has the best interest of his crew at heart, but I gotta think about the rest of the world. As well as my world. I need to get to Alais quickly. I feel like time is running out and that this chaos storm is only a harbinger. So using the talisman Tobias gave me on the compass, I think I managed to fool them into putting us back on course for Gallant. Now I'm just praying they won't notice before it's too late. Storm won't catch up with us. I've been lucky so far. I'm counting on my luck lasting just a little bit longer. Please?
Hopefully, the talisman will affect the compass enough for Tunlayak to change our course. It's a sturdy wooden chest. I look like a real sailor. Arr, mate.
Where did the captain go?
It's the apple barrel. Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
I can't go further down, right?
I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey. It's the apple barrel. Jim? No, I'll leave it there until I can convince Tun to change our course. I think I may have strayed off course a bit when I was at the wheel.
I did not feel the boat turning.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of 100 kilometers if you don't correct our course.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of Tagate. I will correct our course immediately.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I'm just glad we are back on course.
Yeah, back on course. Is it my imagination or is the storm getting closer?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the islands, or we would have to worry about reefs as well.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs. Tun, I have something to tell you.
Captain! Sir! We need you on the bridge. The storm is closing in.
By the foul bowels of Jaw, you're right, Lyak. It's closing in faster than any storm I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two, and I want everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Joe's big toe, someone put a lid on the apple barrel.
Oh boy, those are waves.
What is that? What is that you have there?
Nothing.
It's a plain old non-magical talisman.
Then what in Joel's accursed name is it doing next to the spirit compass? Give the talisman here, girl! Now! This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl. What by Joel's hideous countenance did you think you were doing?
I didn't think it would do any harm.
Are you this stupid, girl? Do you think this a game? I should never have made that deal. Women at sea. Joel was right. Damn his immortal soul to the darkest pits of chaos. Get your arse to the brig right now and stay there. When, if we get to land, I'll see you before a court, or may Joel's assassin strike me down with his three-bladed poison sword.
Yeah, we kind of fucked
Check the
up.
compass, Layak, and correct our course accordingly. And don't let this wench touch anything from now on, you hear? I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the spirit compass as possible.
Alright, now's the time when we actually break the chest. I'm sorry. Whoa.
What just happened?
Ooh, that sounds like something's breaking.
Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing.
Excuse me.
It's been a while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean. Oh, shit!
Jesus, April. Why are we sabotaging this vessel? Also, what kind of vessel is like that? Like, why would we hit water by hitting the bottom of the brig? Oh, that was a short chapter. A deep blue mirror. Are we able to do something? No.
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chick and not a bird. April, wake up!
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
There was a lifeboat?
One of those magic fold-up types, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
No, I think that's
I
probably
think the captain
deliberate.
said something like, "Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done." But, I could have been wrong.
Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
South, I guess. From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
I have a feeling that we're gonna do exactly that to poor Crow. Oh.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
Let's read the diary first. Oh, also, let's make the save first. Chapter 7. Diary. Friday, August 4th, 2209. At sea and in deep shit. Not that I don't deserve it. Whatever punishment I get, I definitely deserve it. I sunk a ship, jeopardized the lives of everybody aboard, and stranded myself in the middle of the ocean with a blazingly hot sun and no land in any direction as far as the eye can see. Not to mention the very obvious fact that I have no food nor water. At least I got Crow, that's something. Not a lot, but something. I can't think of only one word right now, and it won't really do me any good. Help! If the god or balance or some other cosmic force is watching right now, why don't we agree on this? Get me out of this, I owe you a favor. Deal? Is that a yes?
This is all that's left afloat of the White Dragon. Hi. Do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Debris from the White Dragon. Debris from the White Dragon. Hi. Do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
Let's retouch again next time it pops up.
Hey, come over here and let me pet you. You're just like a seal, aren't you?
I think we just found the mer people. And disappeared without telling Crow anything, huh? And we pass out. Oh, I'm sorry, Crow.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
Captured. Kidnapped. abducted by a merman. I'm trapped underwater in a tiny little bubble of air. And why am I not panicking right about now? If I'm ever gonna panic, this would be a good time. I'm claustrophobic and I have a fear of water. The situation combines all of my phobias into one tidy little package. And yet I feel relaxed. Like, it's all gonna be okay. It's gonna work itself out. April, listen to me. You're screwed. How are you gonna get out of this one? By using your head? Right, my head. That'll help me breathe underwater. No, what I need is some scuba diving equipment. Either that or gills. And I need to talk to these mer people, find out what they saw, why they saw fit to rescue me, and bring me here.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal mermen were true after all. But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here. It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical. The walls look organic. And those blue things... I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this.
Alright, I got bad news, April. Sorry.
There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
No, you don't get it. Grab one.
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here.
Alright, we should be able to breathe underwater now.
There's a large black pearl inside the seashell. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself. It's a pretty blue crystal.
I'm gonna borrow this sphere. Oh.
Sorry.
Or not.
It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat. It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat. It's a pretty blue crystal.
So...
It's spear. A harpoon, I guess it's called in maritime term.
we're still missing the container. Or mortal pestle. Do this thing in. Oh. This? Feels like it's something. Ooh. Oh, why did I hear? Whatever. Yeah, no, there's no... There's nothing in this room besides the polyps.
It's a big seashell. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
None of this stuff is helpful for us. We gotta go back to the city. There's gonna be something else in the city that we missed.
It's a pretty blue crystal.
What happens if I try and touch the crystal?
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home. Nothing happened. Why did you bring me here? Lucky me, I'm stuck at the bottom of the sea with Bubbles the mermaid. There's got to be a way to communicate with these creatures.
I'm working on it, but I don't have a
It's a glowing
bowl.
green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat. It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat.
Yeah, okay, you don't want me to grab that, sure. No, I respect that. But that's all city. Regardless of where I click, we end up in the same room. That looks great, but apparently I can't grab it.
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman. It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
Oh, pushpin. Forgot about that. And of course, I can't do this underwater. I'm right.
If this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Ouch. The things I do to save the world. Worlds.
Alright. Mix this with the green stuff. Cover the pearl.
I've
Eat it.
always had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones. Well, here goes nothing. Ooh.
Man, I can't believe we used that push pin that we got on our first day. This far.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we understand.
Alright.
I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Miram. You can serve us now.
Excuse me?
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand-eater.
Fish. You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat. But the snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
Why can't you gather Tanyan yourself?
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities, or the snapjaw will hunt us and eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard. And we cannot travel too close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though, so you have nothing to fear.
Who are the winged demons?
Birds?
Ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky. They are evil and
Like
live
seagulls.
to destroy our people.
Don't the snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough, not soft and tender like ours.
I won't ask how you know that. I think I've learned enough about Tanyan for now.
You have learned nothing, but your training will teach you what you need to know.
Are your people called the Miram?
We are the Miram. Most landwalkers call us mermen or merpeople, but the Miram is our name in truth.
Who are you, ma'am?
We are the queen of the 3rd city of the Miram, enlightened keeper of the
Oh,
Tanyan.
talking to the queen?
Protector
Damn.
of the light.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
Do you know where my ship went down?
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
Where did you say I could find the shipwreck?
Just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble.
Alright.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Yes, we know the island of Elias. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Miram once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
How long will my training take?
6 cold oceans.
Ooh.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages. I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
Praise be to Cthulhu.
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Miram, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Thanks for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the Landwalker's bubble and away from the dark waters.
Also, let's not skip over the part where we're just being made a slave to these mer people.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the Water Stiller.
Sorry.
Oh, that's my name among these people, isn't it?
For a minute.
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Who or what is the Water Stiller?
The Water Stiller is in our prophecies. She is the Landwalker who will make us a people united and end all strife.
So you're at war with other Merum?
No. And so the time for the Water Stiller is still to come. We are at peace with other Merum.
Let me guess.
What else can you tell me about the Water Stiller?
And I say this not
She will come
having
among us by
played this game in a
providence,
while,
and
but
she will take something from us that we have kept hidden for many generations.
I'm gonna guess that the leathery people that fly are really, and the Miram are descended from the same original ancestor.
What is it the Water Stiller will come to take from you?
We do not know, but she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a Snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us.
She sounds like a swell person.
She is the Water Stiller. She is prophecy.
Alright.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
Let's go see our shipwreck. Because we need that lance or something to cut through. Here, let's see. Oh, we need the talisman. That's what we're looking for. Oh. This is the time where we probably want to go invisible.
I'll save it for when I really...
No? Not even?
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack. The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Only had a tool, I could spread it. Alright, talk to me about that Snapjaw by the reef.
Talk for a minute.
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Where did you say I could find the shipwreck?
Just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
It's the precious substance called Tanyan.
We have something clearly hidden behind that seaweed. Oh, did we get a diary entry? No, maybe. You are really not gonna drink this potion,
I'll
will
save
you?
it for when I really need it. There's fresh oxygen coming through here.
What can I do? Take care of this snap.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
I am annoyed that April is not just willing to use the fucking potion. This would be so easy.
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Nothing in the bubble. Nothing around here. Please let me grab the spear.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the water stiller.
Sorry. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
I'd like to learn more about Tanyan.
Certainly. What do you wish to learn?
Thanks. I don't have any more questions about Tanyan.
Should I just get some of that?
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
Grab
It's
some
the
more.
precious substance called Tanyan. It's the precious substance called Tanyan.
She's not gonna let me grab the spear. She doesn't have anything else interesting to tell me.
It's the precious substance called Tanyan.
I have a crystal, but I don't know where to use.
They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
There's the seaweed thing, but I don't have any kind of tools that I see.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
You know, maybe the crystal is full of light? So maybe that will do? Nope. I am frankly at my wit's end. Time to look at the walkthrough. I honestly have no idea of what else we could. I'm sorry, what?
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled.
I am supposed to just be
Looks
able to
almost
pick up
deliberate.
the seaweed. What the fuck is happening? So we get up, we take the polyp, take the green stuff, take the black pearl, we use the push pin, we get the golden pearl, we can talk to people, get the crystal.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Like, this literally just says... Moving back to the breeding house to the left of the screen, you will see some seaweed. Look at it, then take it. Why are you not letting me take it? What is wrong with you?
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Like, what is happening? Is this a bug? Let me look for another walkthrough. Try this one. We're far beyond Metro West. Chapter 6, Chapter 7. Format the garbage. Next thing is take the black pearl, take the glowing green stuff, mix some blood, the golden pearl, talk to you about everything. Oh. This is what I was missing. Fuck's sake. Why was I supposed to... How... I hate it when adventure games do this. I'm supposed to show this to the queen.
Do you need this?
No. It is of no value
Oh.
Where did you find it? It looks very old.
to us. I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
The game is really good, but every once in a while there are some asinine decisions. I consider the seaweed decision to be one of those.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed. There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there. It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot. This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle. This inscription looks like a fish. It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water. It's a long spear with hooks, probably a harpoon then. It's the crystal I found among the seaweed. It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot. It's stuck. I don't think
Clay
it's supposed
pot
to move.
ring is stuck.
It's the crystal I found among the seaweed. It's the crystal I found
Okay,
among
what's
the
on
seaweed.
it? I guess they're all the same, aren't they? No, this one does have wave.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram. One-eyed pyramid. Harpoon.
Harpoon much a spot.
Fish.
I think it's a predator-prey kind of relationship. Now this one doesn't have. What is there? Harpoon and an eye. Okay, let's do that. Oh, these should match. Okay, okay. Alright, I think I get the point of at least. It would be easier if I could actually see what's on all three sides. Okay, so first crystal has eye, fish, and harpoon. So it's gotta go. It's eye, harpoon, fish. Okay. Second crystal, but it has a harpoon and fish, so it's gonna go here. This crystal has a fish and an eye. It's gonna be here. Yep. And last crystal. Harpoon. Wrong side. Oh, fuck me. I have these wrong? No, this is right. I fish. I. Wait. Oh. Well, no, because this contained a harpoon. Three are really. So if one doesn't have a harpoon. So if there are fish, eye, and wave, it's gotta go on the fish. It's not facing the right direction.
Water.
Should be the wave. This one is correct. Still,
It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. Harpoon. Water. Fish. One-eyed pyramid.
Fish, harpoon. That one is correct. Third one is the harpoon. But the harpoon, one-eyed pyramid, and wave has to be here. The thing is, this one also doesn't quite work, right? Does that. Nothing else for me to do. I gotta solve this thing.
Fish. One-eyed pyramid.
So I have wave, but harpoon
One-eyed pyramid.
pointing in the wrong direction.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
No, I still think my rings were correct. It's a predator prey kind of thing. Yes? The fact that the pot is matched to the harpoon doesn't make a lot of sense, but these should be it. That is also quite off, slightly off. This instead. And we're back where we started, right? No, I don't have ideas. Alright, the way it's supposed to work. First stone is bottom right. Then fourth stone, lower left. This makes no sense. I don't. Second, apparently goes top left. This I would believe. This matches. third. In the upper right. Now, does something change when I move these rings? Something hit. But this one doesn't... They are supposed to match the slots they face, but they don't work. I did not understand this puzzle.
Kind of visual history
Whatever.
Of the Marin people.
And I guess this is gonna be a
According to this first tablet,
good crunch. Definitely a crunch.
My God. It turns out the Marin came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens?
Oh, cool.
Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Marim look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Marim and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tanyan, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. War, it looks like, and the Marim and Elation move away from each other.
Alright, well, at least that's called
In this last
the
one, Tanyan
base
is
idea.
beginning to become scarce, and the Marim are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Marim and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tanyan becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
Alright, well, apparently we are the child of prophecy.
It's a circular indentation framed with the image of two dragons biting each other's tails, almost exactly like the markings on my talisman.
And I guess that this is the place we'll have to call it for today. That was a bad puzzle. I'm still...
Crystals on the altar light up the entire cave.
I guess what was happening is... No, because the ones on the top left and bottom right, symbols facing the picture match the picture, so... I don't know. That puzzle was confusing and I think badly constructed, but whatever. So that's gonna do it for today's stream of The Longest Journey. We'll be back with April next week. Figuring out this whole prophecy shit and going to talk to the bird people, I guess. You can find all of my streams on twitch.tv/gameswithnick. Feel free to hit the follow button and click the bell to know when I go live. If you're watching this as I'm recording it or the next day on Twitch, we're gonna have a big streaming party this Thursday. Play a little bit of Batman, finish off Assassin's Creed, here's something else if we have time. We'll sort of see how we feel about it. So make sure to follow, get notified when I go live, and come and join the party. All my VODs are live on youtube.com/gameswithnick. They usually go about a week after the last episodes or when I stream on Twitch. So feel free to check those out. Like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate all the feedback you're giving me. And yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. So thank you, and until next time.